What is up, everyone? I am your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices. Who else is on here?
I am Sean MF Ross.
What the MF stand for?
Drilly Wonka.
Whoa. And last up, eating a nice, delicious sandwich.
Hi, I'm Avery.
Nailed it.
I went out focus right there.
Yeah.
I'm Avery.
First X Star Podcast is a weekly show where we talk about the latest gaming news, review the biggest games, and give you our thoughts on the games we are playing. Our goal is to expand the video game media landscape through an underserved point of view. Today, we are watching Summer Game Fest 2022. So sit back and enjoy this hour and 52-minute ride with us because it's a long one. It's a doozy, but it should be a fun doozy. Fun doozy.
I love doozies.
Oof. All right. I'm starting it. Is it good for you guys? Bet. All right. Okay. How was the audio?
Audio is fine.
And here we go. Hello, everybody. I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, and whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started.
Zenless Zone Zero, that's all I want.
Ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023. And right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Ryu's like, I don't got a job, I don't got a house, but I can give you that good 3 rounds. Oh, that's Kyle's stage. Let's go.
Let me have some fun.
Let's
get this mission started.
That's Kyle. Oh my God, get bigger.
In Jamaica, they call him Gully. But I knew him as in the 90s. My man got that Midwest tuxedo.
The color, I love it. Oh my God. Oh dang. God damn. Up on him midair.
I'm just on another level.
That's dope. That's dope. Oh man. Your fight. 2023. Okay.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Oh, is this Callisto Protocol?
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the
Yeah.
Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base Locate the comset relay and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Get that door closed now, Private.
Did this get the fuck out? I'm sorry, get the F out.
Nothing gets in here.
Okay.
Ray didn't make it.
Is that Bangalore?
Releases in one
Shut your
piece.
ass up.
Willis, take the lead.
Feels like alien colonial marines.
This ain't good. What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first.
I love new kinds of evil. Uh-oh.
What the?
This wasn't human.
I mean, his eyes are closed. Oh, it's aliens. Wait a minute. No sequel to Colonial Marines?
Go, go, go!
What's happening right now?
Alvarez, through that door!
Sucks for that guy. He was not the main character.
Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
He said, I prefer Wraith instead of you,
I
Bangalore.
don't know what I saw in there.
The right decision.
I know when I close my eyes. I still see it. Now everyone's dead.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a wrap.
And someone needs to know.
Alright. Aliens. Dark Descent. Oh my god, it's an isometric game?
Was it?
Yeah, it's okay. Sure. Actually, you know what? That might be the best way to
That was
play a
Aliens
game
Dark
like that.
Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
All right. You know, every time I see Striking Distance, I think Striking Vipers from Black Mirror.
DJ, it's not gonna happen.
Take a look
I just want to play
Until
Slingshot,
next year.
That's all. Right?
They call Callisto the dead man,
It's an exclusive to PSVR too.
just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to
Avery, what's your
right
excitement level for
now, that's your
Callisto
old
Protocol?
life.
It through the
Gotta
fucking
let
roof.
that go.
Dead Space
Yeah.
is Dead Space is my favorite horror franchise. Like it's sort of one of the only ones that, like, despite my aversion to horror, I will play that game just outright.
I mean, because after a while it turned into an action game.
100%.
2 and
And Dead-
3, so
Yeah. And
How
Dead
long
Space
is
2
after a while though?
Dead Space 1 is a survival horror through and through.
straight up,
It's like-
yeah.
Yeah. 2 becomes a straight up action game, and it's so much better for it. 3 is still an action game, but it has some weird.
Oh, I
Yeah, it's a weirdly designed game.
Okay. This is all that they've showed the state of play. All this.
Yeah, but it has
Yeah.
more gore.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's more. That's all. No.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
You know what? I gotta say those melee hits kind of feel or look a lot like Last of Us 2 when Ellie was swinging that bat around. You put a health pack on that? Like, how do
Your
you
new home.
feel like?
When are we getting this? Oh yeah, okay.
Order now. December 2. Almost at 22nd. Huh? Okay. Okay.
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield.
Is this the
Striking
first time we're
Distance
seeing
Glenn.
a
First of all,
release date?
Release date? Yeah.
congratulations.
No, we
This
saw-
game
no, we
looks
saw it the state of
absolutely
play.
incredible. And I gotta
Okay.
say,
Oh, there was a
the
release
fact
date
that
there
you
too?
have built
Okay.
this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And, you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything.
Some
we're
babalities.
showcasing a new weapon called the grip. It's like a gravity gun that picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And
You can
and then
upgrade
check out
guns in Dead Space,
the,
right?
The nice
Yes.
ending we
Yes.
have where
Okay.
we
They're
I
not
wonder if the
necessarily
kill
guns,
our
but
main character,
yes.
Jacob,
Well, yeah,
in
the
a very
weapons
unique
or
way.
the tools.
And
I wonder if you
just for a
upgrade
second, I
this,
want to thank the
this
team, man.
weapon
Like you
slash
said, through
tool in this
COVID,
game,
through
it
everything
becomes
else,
the Gorilla
the
Grip.
dedication, the hard work. You
So I
guys
feel
are
like there's
amazing.
no other way
Thank you very much.
to evolve past
Well,
the
Glenn,
grip.
I got to say, again, you know, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, Striking Distance. Here it is,
see.
the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Oh, the person in the background's breathing. Props to the main character not holding the gun. Oh my god.
Not holding the what?
Not holding the gun in every possible moment. Oh. The fact that they thought that they could hold the thing down, props to them. Props to them.
It's like what you call it, Half-Life?
Kinesis from Dead Space.
But yeah. Oh, okay.
Switch to the melee real quick. So what was the point of the gun? The grip? I feel like this would be a nice dodge.
Dodge, okay.
And the quick swap, okay.
I want my dismemberment tool back. And in Dead Space you could chop off limbs.
Yeah.
I think you can still do it in this game. That's why the reticle is horizontal instead
Different.
of
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that suit, okay. Look at all the health bars on the back of his neck. Like a mark. I'm lost at that grip gun. Like it didn't do anything. It just oh Jesus. Oh, it's bad. There you go. There you go. Oh,
okay.
There we go.
And I see we're doing no HUD at all this time again. Whoopsie.
Oh!
Okay, so we're doing Lara Croft style deaths.
Oh my God. That just
That didn't
happened.
end well for that
All right,
guy.
moving on. This October,
Depends
Call of
on
Duty
what you
Modern
define as
Warfare
well.
2 arrives. Infinity
He's
Ward
like,
is
finally,
once again
sweet
returning
release.
to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
This is excessive.
Oh yeah, okay.
They got money to spend on
Everyone,
it.
in 2019, Modern Warfare changed
$69.8 billion.
And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2.
How big can we make the
We are
faces?
back,
We can do like
we are bigger,
20 feet
and
by
we are
20
bringing the
feet.
How
entire
big can we
team.
make it? Yes.
Price,
Right?
Jazz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course,
Oh
Ghost.
man.
I don't like
We
what they
needed a
did with
stage
Ghost.
big enough to debut Call of Duty
Well,
a whole new way.
I don't remember
Inspired by
much
the
from
world
the
we're about to
Modern
enter.
Warfare franchise because I
Oil
literally
rigs,
only played Modern
cargo
Warfare 2.
ships,
But like
staggering
my
odds
entire
are just
interpretation of
beginning.
Ghost was
Here
that, oh,
is
this
Modern
character got this
Warfare
cool
2.
mask. That's it. I don't think, was he in the first Modern Warfare?
I want to say yes, but his mask wasn't a realistic fucking skull. It was just a shitty Scully with a skull painted on it, and they made him this mythologized fucking person in the game now.
They made this, another studio made their franchise based on him as a character. He's
Like-
not in it.
Yeah, you know, they're just picking characters from the series to make the focus on the characters versus the real life events. So they don't have to. Yeah. Like I like Avery. I only know Ghost from the cool skull mask helmet thing that he had. Like I don't know anything else about it.
Without playing the first Modern Warfare, my entire thing with Ghost was, oh man, here's this cool dude with a skull mask who's with me in some missions. Oh, he's dead. All right.
He was just a team member. You were around all of your team members a lot in the first Modern Warfare. I played every single Call of Duty except for the first one, I think. And then
Like the first
World
one.
at War. Yeah, like the very first one.
Okay.
But I played
World at War.
2 on the Xbox 360. The demo multiple times in the store.
I hated World at War. Like
World of
hated
War
it.
is my greatest thing. It's one of the few games I have just sitting on my trophy thing with like 0.1%. It's like
Terrible.
Jesus.
maybe I'll play it on Game Pass.
Rim clear. Coming out. Shadow 1, moving to the southeast stairwell.
Is that a P90 that he has?
Scorers, right side.
That's a P90. No, I don't know.
Two above.
Jesus. I was gonna say, even on stream, this looks good. Then I looked at the actual stream that we're having. It's like, it's about 720-ish.
I mean, I can tell it'll look good.
Yeah. Now, like us looking at it like locally, it looks really good.
What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow.
I watched it on 118.
Man, I was watching on 2G.
I wish I had 2G.
We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving. We gotta roll.
Did they ever said what they're doing?
Freedom.
Shadow 1, copy. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over? Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch
Oh, that's kind of cool. That tarp flying off. Thought they were going supernatural for a second.
I wish.
Is that Batman? I will say, as much as I like seeing stuff like this, we know it's not going to be as smooth as this. It's going to be like, oh shit, oh person, kill that person. But this is nice. This is nice from the door. how it should be played.
Hit the stairs, flank 'em.
Ooh, nice explosion. Oh, bounced off of the.
Clear.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
When the objective is neutralized, is there a person in there?
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile was armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Let's go, let's move out.
Wait, why was there a boat just right there?
America.
Okay.
Are they gunboats? Because they came in 2 gunboats.
Oh, okay.
We're on deck. Push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this mess.
Guy's yelling like he's gonna get shot in the back of the head.
Break the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
Not all ideas are good.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
I would have got shot. I would not have seen that dude.
Right?
Maintain overwatch from the rig. We're forcing up.
Although one of my big issues with COD games and most like modern day shooters.
Disability.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a fine line to walk between realism and I'm still playing a game making fun.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think from one of the last not War at War, but the like Call of Duty like World War II or something, the latest World War II Call of Duty game, I was just getting rinsed and repeated because I just couldn't see anyone. So I just like I stopped for a little bit. I was like, all right, let me just play a bunch of matches, not get hung up with dying, and just like get accustomed to figuring out how to spot people.
Yeah.
And once I did that, it was like, all right, I'm able to like figure out like, oh, that's a person. That's not that's not like a random object.
I'm more concerned I can't tell who's an enemy and who's a teammate. Because he rounded that corner, there was just a man in black standing there with a gun pointing at him, and then he turned the other way, and I'm like, oh, I would have shot that guy.
That's war, Avery.
Hey, the best part about the single player is that no one will know who you killed.
I mean, unless they stop the game from friendly fire. They used to do that.
All right.
In the game.
Visual on bridge entry.
My thing is, I will imagine that like, you know, playing this, it will be smoother, but like I would have been turned around like 2 or 3 times. Just like I don't know what direction I'm supposed to be going. Oh, nice. Waited there. That's the same guy.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
Oh, are we pre-ordering, DJ?
I think so.
That's what we're
I think
talking
I actually
about.
might
And
pre-order
joining
this.
us now, up
Not
from
on
Long Beach,
October
Johanna,
27th.
great to see you. How's everything?
That's great.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So
That's
we
another
saw the
Jeff.
first gameplay. Thanks for
The
that
real
extended
Infinity War
sequence.
is
Looks
called Respawn
incredible.
Entertainment.
Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing?
These are impossible.
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John.
Ah,
Price
his name is so the
and,
J. Difference.
Gaz
Negus.
Garrick.
Cool last name.
You know,
No, pronounce it the way you want to pronounce
what
it.
we just saw today, but, they're returning members from 141, and then the other 2 characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're
Negus.
reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and, of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the wind and the animations.
There was a screenshot that like
awesome
what there was like
sound
nine or
pretty much every
actually
Activision studio was working on
different
this.
directions. It's creating a
Which is
physical
kind of
dynamic
ridiculous.
environment.
Which is one of my
allowing
things
for
is
the
like,
cover you were seeing in
which is my
certain cases,
conjecture
you
of,
go
okay,
behind cover, and then
Microsoft, you
suddenly
just
that
bought
cover
the
would
Call of
shift
Duty
and leave you
franchise.
exposed.
Do you
It
keep
also
this
leaves
shit
you
going?
exposed, creating
Which
some
means you
emergent
bought
gameplay.
3
So,
studios and then
again,
15
I'm very
support
excited.
studios?
Just can't wait.
Or
I'm so excited that
are
we get to
you
show it off.
freeing up the
And
support
that's just
studios
a
and
hint of
slowing
where
this
things are
juggernaut
gonna
down?
go. Joanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern
They may
Warfare
do
2,
that if it
obviously,
starts to
you know, we're
slow
so excited
with
that it's
sales
back
like
this year. We've got lots going on across
Assassin's
Call of Duty.
Creed
What
did
can
at
we
one
expect
point, I
from you
think.
guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here.
Thing
We're so
is,
excited
Call of
for
Duty's been
October
slowing with
28th.
sales
It's
for the last
such a big moment, not just for
5
Modern
years,
Warfare 2
but they're still
and everything that Jeff
the
and his team at
best-selling
Infinity Ward
games in the
built,
year.
but
So
it
it's
really
like,
marks
do
this step
you?
change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going
I
to
gotta
see
say, I love the color for
incredible
sure.
rendering, incredible graphics,
It
all the
matches
things just within the game itself,
the
built
game
on
logo
one shared
color.
engine now across
Like,
Warzone and Modern
perfectly.
Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new
Oh, she has a
Warzone
green ring
experience.
on,
We're
too.
affectionately
Okay.
calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current
All
existing
those Warzone
players
players
as well.
just
So
super
we're gonna sort of
angry
feed the
about
entire community there. But
everything.
all
Meanwhile,
eyes
me
on
and
the
Sean sitting
28th,
here with our Apex
and
Legends
again, I
being
think the
like,
collaboration
there will
has
never
been
be an Apex
incredible.
Legends
Everybody's
2.
so excited.
We are keeping this shit for the
Warzone's
next
coming
5
to
years.
mobile as well for
Oh
players
yeah,
on
it's
the
making them a
go.
good chunk of money.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Well,
Meanwhile, us
we leave,
Chad
we gotta ask
Overwatch
a little
players
bit
are being
about
like,
Warzone.
oh,
I
we're
know
getting a
just,
brand
you
new
know,
game, and
we're
all of our
showing
shit
gameplay
is
here on this,
carrying
but can
over.
you
So
tell
it's
us
not
a
like they
little-
can't
it
do
seems
it.
like there's a little bit of a tease maybe in the
They
trailer
don't
just
want
today.
to.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from
Pretty
the
much.
Funny.
community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe.
Yeah.
So all the more reason
Interesting.
why we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, John.
Battlefield in shambles.
All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still
Threw
to go,
away
and
all
now
their
it's time
goodwill,
to
just
announce
like
a classic
CD
PC
Projekt
gaming
Red.
franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release.
Pretty much every
I love this game when I
shooter's
was
played
growing
themselves.
up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
30 years later.
Incoming baby boo boo ass game.
The return of an iconic franchise.
I couldn't tell you what the hell this is.
I don't know. Is this Shadow Complex?
It's been 30 years, bro.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So somewhere in the 90s.
Yeah. The fight.
That's a
Continues.
weird ass perspective thing.
Yeah. Flashback
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. More power to them though. Congratulations, the winter 2022. All right, cool. All right.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited. The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter.
Is that the name of the
Enter
country?
early access
Astronauts in
soon.
Poland?
I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Did you say country or company?
Company. Did I say country?
You said country.
Oh, well. Okay. Oh, wait, was that something walking?
Yes, it was.
Alright. That melee was off. But okay. Ooh, okay. This is cool. Reminds me of a Diablo Destiny. Yeah, okay.
I like the
That's
movement.
the hunter. Yeah, okay. This is Destiny. What the fuck? This is Destiny. That was literally the warlock move.
DJ, we call them spellcasters. Okay. It's not the hunter, it's the huntsman. It's not the titan, it's the champion.
Bro, that is literally a grenade from the warlock class in Destiny. Okay, you know what? That's not bad. Like Destiny has a really good, oh my god, so a really good like mechanics. So you know, copy it and then put your own little skin. Witchfire.
Ah, that didn't look good to me.
Early access soon. Wishlist meow.
Please wish this, guys. It really helps games.
Oh, the astronaut.
Does it really though?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game.
Games that are wishlisted
New
are
independent
get
studio
priority in
Europe,
terms of discoverability.
starring some very familiar
So
names.
Oh.
Enjoy this.
At least
I don't think anybody should discover that game.
Okay. Harsh take.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
Black Dakar.
Today,
Unreal Engine.
I can't believe what I saw.
Solis, everything okay in there?
There's been a lot of helmet games.
I mean, helmets is a new thing. Haven't you heard?
Yeah.
COVID.
You're right. That was a weird scream.
Something is going on here.
Really?
That legit sounded like you said something is going on here. Troy Baker, but of course. What is he not in?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person.
Look at that
Guys,
outfit, Troy.
This is so fun.
Yeah, you got
the
drip.
fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort
I love
Solis.
Troy so goddamn much.
And,
But
it's the
man,
epicenter
when he
of
starts
disease
talking,
that
he
we'll
sounds like a
discover
faith
and
healer.
uncover as we go through the game, especially
Like a faith-
at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Oh man, he got banked.
Oh man,
Troy Baker's
we can't
worth
wait to show
$6
you
million
what
and
we're
he's
working on.
6'3".
By the way, Jeff, this looks
Total
awesome,
chat.
man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's great to hear in another game. I mean, it's feeling like it's the first game since.
I like how it was so important to put his height in
I
that as
play a character by the name
well.
of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a
Yeah, as a
railroad.
tall man,
He's a
you're
mining code.
underselling
His
how
job is to make sure
your
the
height has
equipment
helped
breaks
you in
down
your
while
career
it's on
path.
You're right.
graveyard
You're right.
shift.
You're right.
The
That's true.
graveyard shift meaning Mars
I don't know
and
if it has
Earth
helped
are
him
really far
specifically, but I
apart from
mean,
each other, and their orbits around the
an
sun.
absolute
So
unit.
help is not a simple call away.
It's like,
I
he's
gotta
tall,
ask, I
but
think
he's
a lot of people
black.
See this thing and they'll probably go,
Run.
you know, it's a new team, right? New,
Run.
independent studio in Europe.
No,
that's
he'll
doing
catch
this,
us
but
with his
huge
long draft
production values.
leg.
I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full, like, performance capture and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
say.
New studio, brand new energy, and of course,
I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I know I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
I guess I've seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on.
That's some bullshit
This is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious. And we did.
A dance. It was a lot of trust, and it worked.
Right.
Yeah, very excited
Big stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut.
Who's Mick Gordon? I don't know who Mick Gordon is. Do we know? Anyone?
Come on, DJ, give it the program.
Oh. This looks like horror. Is that a fish?
I like space.
From the moon. All right. All right. Okay. This looks like not BioShock, System Shock. The System Shock. The first one. Oh, okay. You got a gun. Whoa. Oh, it's a robot. It's another robot. Routine. Oh. That's not PlayStation.
What did it say?
Doesn't that look great?
Xbox.
That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
It was first
I ain't wanna
announced
play it
a
anyway.
decade ago, and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
Oh, he's not there in person.
What's up, everybody?
With his shirt off?
What's
Of
up,
course,
Jeff?
Rock. Of course.
And what is up to the Summer Game Fest
man's in the
audiences
gym.
live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic
Is his
IMAX
private jet.
theaters.
I believe he calls it the
Dwayne
Beast.
Johnson here coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big
okay.
drink energy.
Oh, okay.
Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for
Oh,
an
he
extra
said
large
big trick
cheese,
energy.
especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it was a...
I'm excited to see the movie.
That's in my DNA, and that
I find it in bad taste.
The Man in Black.
Well,
I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st.
It's weird for him to promote a superhero movie at a games showcase.
Yeah, it's a glorified cameo.
Yeah.
And I'll see you
Here, like,
Black man.
This is Black Adam.
my love of The Rock is preventing. Oh, it's the actual trailer. All right, cool, whatever, that's fine.
Okay,
My love of The Rock was preventing that from me like cringe, because if that was anybody else, it'd be like, oh my god.
For me, that was just hard cringe. The minute he came
Yeah,
in to not
okay.
talk about any video games and just to promote all of his brands, I'm like, oh, that is the weirdest thing. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Hey,
Like,
hey, somebody has to fund Summer Games Fest, all right?
Well,
they
it
have
could have been
obvious.
worse.
but like,
It's obviously
then
epic.
Then have him like promote a game or do something. Like when Vin Diesel and Michelle Rodriguez come in to talk about Tekken, I'm not angry because at least they're fucking giving out an award for something.
Mm-hmm. Or when Vin Diesel was
also find
promoting
it- I also-
Ark Survivor or whatever.
I also find it super weird and bad taste in 2022 that, okay, DC's biggest Middle Eastern character will be played by The Rock.
Yikes. Yikes, I did not even realize.
Which is even worse in a world where Miss Marvel just came out and like just shit on the game in terms of Middle Eastern representation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, it's Outriders.
What's even worse, they've had like 10 years to like figure this shit out.
Figure it out, yeah.
Just what they want to put The Rock in it.
Good.
I'm also being a hater. I don't like The Rock and I don't like Black Adam, so what am I gonna do?
Oh. I didn't know you didn't like The Rock.
Nah, I just find him really boring.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like when The Rock,
The thing is, like, I could totally see that. I could totally see that.
when The Rock makes a movie, it's like I'm gonna play The Rock in this movie. There's not gonna be much nuance. The chances of this movie being really, really good or really, really slim. So just like it's super rare when I enjoy a Rock thing. Especially when he broke out of when he was doing just I'm from the WWE and I'm making dumb action movies. I'm like, I'm totally down for this because I'm a giant dumb kid in wrestling movies. But the minute you get out of that and you're like, I'm Rock the movie star, I'm like, I fucking don't.
He's not doing anything different than a lot of movie stars. They hire them to play them.
I'm aware of that, but like I think I'm consistent on being like I don't like this unless you're Denzel Washington. If you're playing the same character in every movie, you can. I don't care about your movies, and I've seen them.
He admitted he's a hater. Nobody wants to see Outriders. Good.
Yeah, that was really
here.
Not it was fine. Available September 9.
That being said,
is that the first time we've had release date for Splatoon?
Maybe.
Or did we know that already?
I think we knew that.
Oh, Cuphead is actually coming out?
Yeah. Oh, you said Cuphead.
Yeah. The sequel, Delicious Last Course.
Yeah.
that being said, while being a hater about Black Adam and everything, I'm super excited to see the Justice Society in the movie. So hopefully, I will enjoy that part.
Oh, this is yeah.
Oh, this trash too.
Was it Fall Guys? Oh,
Yeah.
was it Fall Out Boys?
Fall Guys out free now. Part of the Epic Games dynasty of. Oh, it's Valkyrie. Who?
Ah, she did look familiar.
She's one of the owners of. Yeah, she's one of the owners of 100 Thieves. She's probably one of the 10 biggest, I guess, streamer personalities.
Nice. Oh, you're stuck. You're gonna die there. I'm so sorry.
She's part of 100 Thieves, but she hangs out with offline TV a lot, so I'm always confused on why she's a part of 100 Thieves.
They're also stuck in that car. Girl died there. All Guys, greatest game show used. Okay. Free for all, June 21st. Cool.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray.
Courage
in that Fall
wasn't.
Guys
So this was a
piece,
100
and you
Thieves
can play and
promotion.
Download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
New game and universe. That's where I get a little shaky. Frost Giant Studios.
What have they made before?
Discovery, this is Command.
Oh, this game. Okay.
Airport extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon.
How you-
Over.
Oh, you said you already watched it up. I said, how the hell you know? It's the first time I've seen it.
Okay, hurry.
You know, there's definitely been a theme with most of these games. Like,
Now we're talking.
is he gonna move? Uh-oh, her pocket's glowing.
Command,
know what that
I
means.
may be onto something.
You got that pocket rocket.
Hey, let go, let go. It's a shame, girl. Uh-oh. She's activated the boss fight. Good job. Good job, Kenny. Good luck. Oh no, it's just epic gear. Okay.
Command.
Cool.
Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Not yet. Look at that thing. That is not going to do anything. Are you crazy? It's gonna shoot a fireball. A diva?
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
No, another part of Mecha Squad, probably King or fuck, what's the other one? Demon.
Demon, okay, that's the name.
Yeah, D. Period. Mon. Like how Diva is D. Period.
Oh,
Mon.
DA. Okay.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now.
Oh, there's more of them. Yikes.
And hell's coming with it.
Okay. All right, what is the actual game? 2023 beta. Like,
It's StarCraft.
oh, okay.
It's from the ex-StarCraft games.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, we got more talking.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate
Let us know when you got it
real.
on,
We have a
Sean.
name and some details.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm
so
just
first of all,
listening.
congratulations on this
talking.
announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate?
What is a Stormgate?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar
That's the
storm
real questions.
that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
What?
Okay. And we saw some hints of some, I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
Demon.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, you know, where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades, but, you know, opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of
Epic.
what you want to push in the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first
This
thing
is
I want to
sponsored
say
by
is
Epic. Oh
we
my
are
gosh.
very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win.
Can we talk
no
about
NFTs, nothing
how
like that. Just to
the
lower
first
that
guy on
barrier of entry
stage
to
came up
players
with
in.
a black
But
shirt
we're
and a
also
blazer
really trying to
on?
be a lot more
Troy Baker
social.
came up with
So
a
you'll be
full
able to play the
outfit, and this
campaign
man was like, "I'm
cooperatively.
putting on my
We've got
finest
3
gray
player
T-shirt.
open-ended
Let's
co-op,
go."
and we've even got
You don't know
3
how much that
versus
costs.
3 for
Right.
competitive multiplayer. But of
It's
course,
Balenciaga.
we've
Probably,
also still got
that probably cost a
And
mortgage
it's a little
payment for
surprise
your
that we've
broke
got some
ass.
first kind of
He's
work
like,
in
"How much is
progress
your car?"
images, from the
It
game,
costs
right?
that plus.
Yeah, these are still very much still being
Oh,
worked
man.
on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow,
Oh,
well, I
I
love
like
it.
that style.
2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for
Will
it.
do, thanks.
Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
High water. I wonder if this takes place in space.
Good morning, High Water Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Interesting. Is this a narrative-based game? Okay. Looks like it. Blind Bard.
The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away without
What you laughing at?
So in the class that I'm in, the guy has kids and his kids walked in like, "Can I play a video game?" He's like, "Absolutely not." It's just fucking hilarious. Take your ass in there and go pick up a book.
2022. Okay.
Water. That looks similar to God. There's another game where like it was filled with water. I was playing
What
it on
a
Stadia.
breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game.
Is the
set in a world
trailer
ravaged
like
by
at one?
extreme climate
Is it an
change.
EA game?
Now, speaking of the world around
No,
us,
actually, let me.
conflict in
Sea of
Ukraine
Solitude?
is not far from anyone's
No,
mind.
it's
I think
a
I'm
girl
thinking
and her
of that.
brother, and they're like putting
including
together
were
rooms and
placed from
stuff, and they're on a
Sad Cat
sailboat.
Studios, a Belarusian
replaced?
studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
Definitely.
All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
That sounds like Black Mirror.
Sounds like the Truman Show.
Yeah, yeah. Raw Fury.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
Huh.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow.
The
That
block
dream
aesthetic in this
now a
is
reality,
super
and that
fascinating.
city is Arcadia.
Huh. That's really cool.
A 43-square-mile metropolis
Okay,
where
scrolling.
each and every citizen enjoys a life of
I
luxury
really like this art
and
style.
comfort.
Mm-hmm.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Oh, is he just already on the run?
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Okay, that's interesting. That was a pretty good trailer.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach.
Ooh,
Next
we're
up
at
is a
Breeze.
sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in
You're on the
Paradise.
attacker
Watch out.
side?
You don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Sequel. Epic Games. Coffee stain.
Oh, Dead Island or whatever the hell. Dead something. Or at least that's how that one started out.
This is exactly how it started out. Yeah, this is exactly how it started out. This is not that. This looks not good.
Why would they start it out like this?
Oh, Goat Simulator?
Oh, okay, Goat Simulator 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's comical. It was driving a monkey.
I played the game, but I did not enjoy it.
Oh yeah. It looks like this is like multiplayer. Oh, he stepped in real quick. Cool. Oh, 4-player multiplayer.
I wonder how much that game
makes.
Yeah, like what's this return on investment?
There you have it.
I mean, they have the third in the
Yeah,
series.
so I'm curious. Like,
there is no two.
Now, last year,
that's what I
Marvel
figured.
and
Like
2K
what?
announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical
I'm actually
RPG
curious about this.
from
I
Firaxis
might try
Games,
this.
the studio behind
Let's
XCOM
see. I heard that
Civilizations.
they
Heroes
changed
from the
their
Avengers and X-Men
game
crossover
systems
with
up so it's less
supernatural ones
card-based.
like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of
The
demons.
recent previews
Today,
pretty much indicate
we've
it's
got to
still
look at some
card-based.
new folks.
Oh, really?
set to
Okay.
join the
Previews
battle.
dropped today.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at him claws. Ghost Rider.
God, I love Robbie Reyes.
Is he the one with the car now?
Yeah.
Oh,
The Hell Charger.
I follow comics,
Araxis.
kind of.
Praxis. Sorry, it's correct. Hey, it's Venom. Eat him. Eat him.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
I'll take that.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
That looks like it hurts you, liar. Oh, Game of
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Hey, that's a cool outfit. Oh, that's the main character, right? Hey, Blade, all right.
Magic.
Man, I love these outfits. Rock. Look at her walk. Is that Sabretooth? A Storm?
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, Scarlet Witch. Okay. And Venom. Hulk. Ooh, look at him. Gotta pack up, boys. October 7th. Okay. The Strange Defenders. Pretty cool.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Oh, interesting. Cuphead.
That was Midnight Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from
June
playing
30th.
the delicious last course, DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
I actually never put Delicious Last Course together with DLC.
We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled, too, that
Yeah.
I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't, people are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes
So wait,
place in an ice
it's not on
arena,
next gen. It's just
and
Xbox
features some of
One,
my personal favorite
PS4,
attacks and
Switch.
transformations.
Doesn't need to be
Hope everyone
next gen
enjoys
only.
it.
All right, let's check it out.
It's-
Cuphead,
I just
Delicious
assumed that
Last
it would
Course.
just be.
Thanks, Miles.
Switch holds it back. It has to run on Switch.
Yeah. It
And
looks
then,
good though.
and then with Xbox Smart Delivery, it's on every console.
Yeah.
It makes me kind of want to go back and play the other one, but I should have bought it on the PS4. I'm not gonna go rebuy it again. But I
You
hate
on
playing it on the Switch.
Switch?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this is a game you need solid ass controllers to play, not the fucking
Yeah.
Joy-Cons.
This is some crazy animation. I'll tell you that.
That was my
And
big issue.
drawing.
One of my issues with Cuphead is that the animation is so good, it's very distracting in terms of its readability.
Yeah.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which
Oh,
will
snaps.
include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you
that
play
game.
an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Card game. Card-based system. Not really a card
I'm not upset at that.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work.
That voice,
I'm
is that Troy
finding it hard
Baker?
to believe
That voice
what
sounds
we
familiar.
It's Yuri Lowenthal. No, it's not Yuri Lowenthal. It's Steve Bloom, Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Yes,
I don't
okay,
need
that's
to
what it
put
was.
you with some cards.
Got 10 days here. You day, you mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
War Freak 5 June 16th. Alright, soon. Okay. Cool.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision.
This is
for a
my favorite joke
fast-paced
about this.
action game,
Is it
Midnight Fight
a
Express
single
Life.
father?
Let's take a look.
Or is it a team that has a single father on it?
Right.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time.
Man, I really need to get back to seafood.
Time to rise up. Together. It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, I had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing
This
it
doesn't look
anymore.
as expertly animated as Sifu though.
We washed this whole damn city
Precisely. I don't know the word I want to use.
Yeah. Okay. August 23rd. Wish list now. Past gen.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will
Hey.
be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get
Warframe.
my hands on, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right.
The game
Joining me
that
now
won't die.
is Megan from Digital
Game that
Experience to talk
cannot
all
die.
things Warframe. Megan, how
I
you
mean,
doing?
While I don't play
I
it,
know. We got
I think it has the most interesting sci-fi universe of this
We do.
era
Well,
of video
we have a
games.
great connection. We've also done a
Yeah,
lot
I
with
totally
Warframe
agree.
over the years, and I know right now.
Like even
anyone
when I was
watching
playing it, I
on
was just like,
Twitch from
there's a
one of
lot
the
of like
events, this show
craziness
is gonna
going
get
on that I
exclusive
don't really
Twitch
know
right?
exactly what's going on. But
I
like,
feel like I played it with DJ once.
yeah, probably. Yeah.
And I got stuck
Yeah.
behind the door, and I was just like, you know what?
Yes, we played one of their, I guess, newer releases where you can play in. There's like a world now, and we were playing there. And you got
No.
fucking
This is very early.
which is your big
event
of the year.
This is very early in Warframe.
Can you tell us?
At least on
Well, I
PS4.
can't tell too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and
Is that
I think a lot
Warframe
of
playing
people can
hacky sack?
suspect what it might
Yes.
be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
So we're not in
What is
space
that?
once again.
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. dangers. New choices await us now.
Pedro Pascal?
It looks like it.
It's not.
Oh. Normally they don't show the face of the Tenno. So this is kind of maybe he's not a Tenno.
You do know the big reveal about what the Warframes are, right?
No, are they like dead people?
For now,
Alright, spoilers for everyone who's interested in Warframe and wants to play it. The Tennos are mind-controlled robots controlled by children captured by an alien race. The big reveal that happened in that's why I'm saying it's the coolest sci-fi thing, is that it was 6 years into Warframe, and then they did a mission where you went and rescued the person controlling the Tenno.
Okay, I remember seeing that, but I didn't have any context for what that was. Okay, that makes sense.
And they let you essentially build your character and what your character looks like and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh, Honkai Star Rail. You know what's next? I don't really care about this one, but you know what's next?
Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Cool. All right, yeah, cool.
Listen.
I think this is a.
You don't know who
I think this one is turn-based.
Why you're here.
Is this turn? I think this one's turn-based.
Matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat
Nice
you like
animation
family.
Oh yeah.
And embark on unimaginable adventures.
Yes,
remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story. That's the you I like.
Whoa. So close. Pretty cool.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Oh, this is still. Okay. Oh, okay.
That's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style.
That's what I like to hear.
Here is the world
That's what I like to
premiere
hear.
of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Come on. I just want to see what the gameplay's like.
Me hoy 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 noy.
Wolf Butler. Oh, she's new.
They're all new.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're running around. Okay, that's what I want.
Hopefully you can advance your game, unlike how they did the multiplayer in a Genshin.
Oh yeah.
I hate that limitation.
Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. It's not. Oh, this is it's gonna be a roguelike. So it's not gonna be open world. But that's fine. Okay, that was pretty cool. Oh, there's more. Zenless Zone Zero. Okay, I see what they did there. Pretty cool. Okay. Hey.
One of my favorite reveals last year was
I have this on my
TMNT
list.
Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Battletoads. I don't know.
Depending on how much it is, I might get that. But I know I'm going to be playing it by myself.
That's the thing, like, this
Like,
is a genre
play
that I
with you.
used to love. Yeah, like I used to love this genre, but I just don't have
The passion
I
for
don't
it.
have the will to like go through it. Then I always get hung up on like, all right, am I on the exact same level as this guy that I'm trying to hit? No? Okay, let me go up some, okay, let me go, oh, 6-player mode. Local online.
That'll be bonkers.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Good old Donald. Donatello. That's what I call him. Donatello.
It's PUBG with two hours.
Oh. Sir, you know that coin's not good anymore. This looks like it's coming from a Chinese developer. Her face looks weird as fuck.
Body shaming.
It's like the creases of her smile. It's called Super People. Whoa.
It's supposed to be like
This
Civilization
Civilization,
with the
yeah.
Sega version.
It's like Civilization, but there's another twist to it, I think. I think Jordan was playing this. Or into this, at least. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But wait. There's more. Ah! Is this the same game?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the trailer they launched with.
Oh, there's samurai fighting. Man, Sega be making just some weird decisions.
How far will you push humankind?
They should have led with the live action trailer, then went to the actual gameplay trailer.
The problem is that the live action trailer was a trailer they already put out ages ago when they announced this game. They'd only modified it to say, oh, it's on console now.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations
jeez.
from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure.
I feel like I want
This
to
trailer
watch
reveals
One
the
Piece,
setting,
but
a mysterious island
Don't say
where
that.
Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become
It's 1,000. It's over 1,000 episodes, and most of it is filler.
They say it's about the journey.
The Straw Hat Pirates.
If you're gonna waste time on a journey, just read the manga.
Sean, you have responsibilities.
Please go faster than watching the anime.
Oh man.
Like my sister started it in the summertime, and I think she's more than halfway through.
Oh really?
Well,
Wait.
last summer.
Started this summer?
Last summer. Like I'm curious about this Toon Luffy shit now. They keep on trying to compare him to Goku now. And like,
nah, I mean
he's a better version of the fictional Son Goku than the actual Son Goku in Dragon Ball.
Yeah. But I mean, they've had 1,000 episodes or 1,000 episodes to like flesh out this story and the characters and stuff. So it's like,
acting like Dragon Ball doesn't have 600 episodes.
Oh wait, wait. Are you talking about Dragon Ball Z, or just Dragon Ball?
The entire property.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have not a single clue what is happening right
I can't wait for this game. I'm super hyped for this.
Okay.
Filled with new encounters.
Your eyes just
hidden
changed color?
mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits.
You know, it'd be cool if this was a way of shortcutting the. I don't know, because like really, this is gonna be the people.
You lose way too much.
Yeah, this is for people who love One Piece, so don't even do that. Okay, that makes sense.
Big mistake, no Jinbei, which means it takes place before the Wano arc.
The who? Don't have to explain.
The whale shark.
Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
Oh, this isn't creepy.
I like the animation. Oh, this is Cyberpunk thing? No, that's a show.
Yeah, if anything, they would show that tomorrow. We're getting a lot of these style aesthetics.
Ooh, look at that, man.
So that's our mission, then. Save the world.
Soul Hacker 2.
No, I know Soul Hacker. I think the artist is from Gurren Lagann.
You might be wondering how to plan for your summer
I know what
gaming
that is.
dreams. NerdWallet
NerdWallet.
can help you find
That was
the
made by
smartest
Atlas,
credit
though.
card to reward
Or
your
at
gaming
least it was one of the
purchases
developers.
at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store
Shout out to
Twitch
PC
channel
Builder,
for our summer
the
showcase
game.
on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern,
PC
11
Builder,
a.m.
the
Pacific.
game? There's a game
We're
for
taking a
building
look at new announcements and updates from PC
Yeah, there's a
titles
car
heading to the
mechanic
store
game
this
too.
year
I'm thinking
and
about playing
beyond.
when I get PS Now.
So is this like where you would have the bathroom break? Like, is that what's happening right now? Oh, Xbox. Yeah. But yes, this is where you get the bathroom break.
You
Okay.
nuts?
Oh, cool. Samsung Gaming Hub.
My TV has that stupid gaming hub on it.
So wait, you can get Game Pass on your TV now?
Yeah, that's what Jordan was saying earlier.
Oh, I didn't think that happened already. Oh, cool.
It
I should check
happened.
my. Okay.
No, only on Samsung TVs.
I think I have a Samsung.
And it's only xCloud.
Damn,
Oh,
did you
okay.
get a Samsung TV? I feel like we did get you one.
Yeah, I thought that's.
And it's a newer one, so you may be able to try it. However,
You know what?
For it to be on a Samsung TV, it's running. It's more than likely an Android file application running on.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm willing to bet people are gonna be able to rip this file and put it on other stuff.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Unless they're running it on Tizen. Even then, I think that's a fork of Android.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Cool, you can rip it off Samsung and put it other places, but it's just xCloud.
No. I get that.
That joint hit him right in his nose. God dang.
Find what's on that app on multiple other
Mario Strikers Battle League.
easier to
This
use.
no-holds-barred soccer-ish sport. Chaos reigns
Phase.
supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory.
Wow.
So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League. Only on Nintendo Switch.
Bro, okay. I don't know why I saw 610 and I. Yes.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you
Look at
feel
his
compelled
hair.
to move and shoot to the beat?
Look at that
But
middle
what if you
part.
had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists
it
like Serge Tankian
loading?
from System of a Down. So
Yes,
while
we're
headbanging isn't mandatory,
You getting the
we
loading?
do recommend it.
Yeah, it's
Our
like,
demo is live
getting a
now
circle.
on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms.
reload your page.
So go check it out and slay to the beat.
Slay to the beat. So this is like Doom at home.
It's the shooter, but you're shooting to the beat.
Oh, you're shooting to the beat. Okay. So I'm very interested in games like this. It's like, how is that handled? Like, can you only shoot on beat or can you shoot off beat? Like,
I'm willing to bet you just do less damage or something. If you're off beat.
yeah. Like a game. Looks like a game. Yep. All right. Okay. Metal Hellsinger. Oh, because you're not singing, you're just shooting on the beat. Oh, that's a cool. What? Level infinity. What's that?
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Experiences
I will take those
where
points.
Every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
That looks really good.
But if your whole family, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Hey,
Like
sir.
what?
Hey, it's him.
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says
What?
911?
911.
I think that's the first time I've heard that joke made.
I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Animal
isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Oh no, that's not a werewolf. That's a naked mole rat wolf.
Looks
Them's the
interesting.
rules.
Oh,
you
tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Nightingale. Oh,
Back at
okay.
the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection
This was
Games
interesting
up
when
in
they first
Canada.
showed.
Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
What the heck?
Be ready with your axe pick.
So you craft, you build up your character, and then you go into these realms and you do some stuff, grab some epic loot, and you come back and you build up your base more.
I mean, they're all the exact same.
Yeah. Okay. Influence here.
I do love a good Feywild.
If these shadows have offended, think but this.
Nah, yo, that has to die immediately.
And all is mended.
Nope. Don't like that at all. It'd be cool if, like, that hub world, you're constantly adding to it with, I guess, people around you.
Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that
Oh,
we
this
revealed
game.
last year
Hey.
at Gamescom. And today, we're happy
Bunch
to
of
announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since
Oh.
it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this
That's
one.
it?
Check it out.
Well, they did that before with Saints Row the Third, I believe, and maybe 4. They let you do
really?
the character creator beforehand, so it's not anything new.
So what do we build next?
Me.
Which reminds me of Cyberpunk.
Way better than Cyberpunk.
We are so good at
this.
Of course, the black man had to have a chain and be swaggy.
Now, you can't pull the chain off the black man. Just like our skin.
I never try to design those weird ass looks.
I never either. I just...
I've been on record on saying I fucking hate character creators in video games. And let me just play as a default generic character, default character that you created and made bespoke for this
The
game.
story, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't he beefy?
Yeah, this is cool. That's an animated image. Pretty cool. Free on Epic Game Store, PS5, PS4, Xbox One /X.
Even more galling if they went out of the way to create a bespoke character for all the promotional material and they're all their advertising says, be whatever you want.
Next, we've got an
Right.
exclusive first-party
Not this there,
gameplay
don't give a
of
shit about this.
Warhammer 40K Dark
Right.
Tide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Dark Tide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against.
Terrifying.
And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer MHL1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
All right. This is the game. Oh, that was cool.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
It's an even bigger guy. All
Yeah.
right. That's
I'm sure it'll play nice. The Warhammer games are decent, but it
Mhm.
does not look exciting.
Bloober Team is known for
Feels like
psychological horror
mindless
games
fun,
like
you know?
Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are
Days
ready to
Gone on
reveal
a
their
spaceship.
latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a
Did you play
visceral
Days Gone,
horror
David?
experience. It's
Yeah,
a
it's the
return to
Platinum
the
Trophy.
world of layers of fears.
Same.
Get a dose of this.
your fears will return. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Blooper team. Blink. Oh, that sucks. I'm pretty sure the piano was expensive.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt.
It's a zombie.
Of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Ouch.
Right?
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
You play a white man entering spaces you don't belong in.
You really shouldn't.
Oh boy, okay. Made in Unreal 5. Hey.
That looks very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Are they dancing?
Maybe. Oh, look at that. Did you just get smacked? Hey, look at that.
Trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Layers of fear. Hey, props to
Did it
her.
need the S on the end of fears? That's like demons' souls.
Yeah.
This October,
good
Gotham
voice.
Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the
October 25th.
Batman family,
3 days
Batgirl,
after this,
Nightwing, Red
Call of
Hood,
Duty
and
comes out.
Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look,
That is
let's
very
head to
ambitious of them
Montreal
to release
hear
right
from
before
executive
Call of
producer
Duty.
Marty.
Hello,
Especially
and warm
Modern
welcome
Warfare
from
2. That
WD Games
is.
Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive
Don't be
producer
upset if them
on
sales
Gotham
don't look
Knights.
like what they think they're gonna be.
Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on
I mean, I'm
one of
sure
our
there's a bunch of
beloved
people who
knights,
aren't into Call of
Nightwing.
Duty, but
This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really
lot
looking
more than
forward
there
to
are,
share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th.
Let's see what
So
this
I
looks
hope
like.
you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
and they could have picked somebody other than Barbara Gordon. That was silly.
Did he do some? What?
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Man, just wasting bullets. Oh, it's a different outfit. Oh, on the side, behind the top.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Oh, another outfit.
Time for a dance, Nightwing!
Avery, what's your hype on this?
I got this, Bruce.
Mid. I don't think it's going to be bad. I probably will enjoy this. I'm the person buying this instead of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I just, the more they show about it, the least interested I
That
am
was
in it.
Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is! Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog,
Hey.
co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
well, the
Oh,
good
that's
news
what
is there's some stuff
happened?
That hasn't leaked that we have lots to
PlayStation
share with people
Direct
about, all
posted
things at Naughty Dog. But
the
first of all, it is a, it's a big
information
month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both.
Oh,
Hour-
yeah, they posted the
hours-
page.
It's 2-year
hours
anniversary
before
for
it
Last
was
of Us,
supposed to come out.
Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey in this world mean so much.
See
to
that
them.
shirt. That shirt probably
and
cost
it's
the
just been
car.
kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early
See
this
them
year
buttons?
passed a pretty big milestone. It sold
He
over
has
10
4
million units.
buttons.
And that kind of support, that kind of
expensive.
success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So, what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for
Factions.
asking, Jeff. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
The bridge.
And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted
so I mean,
and Last of Us.
it has
And you're
its
gonna
own
see a lot
standalone
more
story.
of
It's
this
pretty
game
cool.
Come next year.
Yeah.
Next year.
I'm always
If
down for
it's
more
a-
narrative.
With that one. Okay.
If
well,
it's
very
a,
exciting that,
if it's
this
like
has
a,
evolved, and I mean,
I know
concept
Faction
art
was
looks
a
incredible. Can't wait to see
multiplayer like
Naughty Dog storytelling fused
not team
with
deathmatch, but
multiplayer
like
live game.
team of 8 versus team of 8. But if this is like if
Okay,
there's a
well,
mode on this, it's like a
that's
co-op
not
thing, I'll be
all.
down
We
for
also
it.
have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt Last of Us to a TV,
paw print
TV
and
show.
Naughty Dog logo
They've
with
been
red.
filming, and it's
Oh, yeah.
pretty incredible.
Oh,
The
yeah.
stuff I'm getting back.
It isn't
looking
what?
at back at Naughty Dog, we
It
can't
used to be black, white, and red.
Not only is it
With
so
the border
good,
being black,
quality's so
the
high,
paw print being
it's so authentic
red,
to what
and
we
the
made in the game.
colors are inverted on the lettering.
I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you can see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey and not only directing them,
Show
but
like a
all the other
snippet,
episodes.
man. Not
They've
just the.
thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it
My
feels
problem
like the video game.
with
Everything
this is
I've
that
seen, both public and other stuff,
this
makes it
it
feel sort of
has to
super
be
legitimate,
like
as you said, and
almost
that's
a
awesome to see,
masterpiece. If it's
Joel
anything less,
from the
people are
front
going to
side
flame
now for the
this.
first time.
And
So
like,
some more of that.
In a post-Halo world, it doesn't have to. I don't think so. It just needs to be
no, but
in a
no
post-Halo.
one's going to compare this to Halo. Like,
No, that's what I mean.
And
That's what I mean. The Halo, yeah, that's what I mean. As long as this is good, people are going to enjoy it.
Okay, come on out.
Problem was Halo was weird and not really good.
Hey.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but
Hello,
Troy
Chrissy
Asher
from the Wonder Years.
from the game, right?
So
No, I'm sorry,
when
Growing
Craig and I
Pains.
started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
Except for today.
Except for today.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew.
The back of Troy
I have to
hair
say,
is ridiculous.
When I walked out on set,
it is. Really?
He's rocking the anime Sasuke duck butt, and it just looks fucking
fan of this game.
fantastic.
They all knew what it was that they were working on and committed
When,
to working on this project.
When he was
because of
first
their
up, they had
fan
a
and
profile
love
view, and I
for
was like,
the
oh,
game.
is that how that back
It was
looks?
one of
That's
the greatest.
interesting.
It was coming home to friends.
Yeah,
They call it the duck
attention
butt.
to
Duck
detail.
butt.
The crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are.
Oh man.
He's nearly
they're
rocking an Andy
so
Cortez.
Perfect, and
And the way that
I've been trying to
Andy
sort of
really weirdly
describe that
styles his
feeling
hair,
of
it
sort of
kind of
seeing
worked for
them
him.
in person. It's like the characters coming to
She's
life.
like
but
Irene for me, myself, and Irene.
It's so much more than that.
Just
I feel
didn't
like I
give a damn
can't
about
really
her.
explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good.
Is she?
It's. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm so excited.
Oh, no,
about
no,
the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at the.
I'm gonna need a
Last of Us
side-by-side to
Part
see what's
1.
different.
They show it, and it is stark.
Who showed it? Like, somebody
Right now.
No, they will
is
show.
not
They will
even
show.
like
Oh, because the first one still looked pretty damn good to me.
You'll see.
Well, back then.
You'll see.
Back then.
Because not even they don't even show the original. They show the remaster compared to the new one.
He's got everything to do with that little girl.
I mean, I bought the remaster as well, so.
9/2/22.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse.
I think I played the first one at least 5 or 6 times.
Really?
Because I bought it on PS3 and then bought it again the remaster. And I will buy this again.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing. Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
The upside down.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and studied
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same
Oh,
art
yeah.
director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone.
Hey man,
just
like part 2, everything burns.
Per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it
Oh,
was
I can't wait.
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Skye.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter on PS5.
I wonder if there's going to be a state of
play.
play.
Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now.
You have an Do you have any projects?
Anybody want to talk about it? I ain't gonna be one to do it.
Okay, well,
Jim Ryan's
we'll
like,
try and save it.
You know me?
Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so
Okay,
excited.
so they
that
got
The
another
Last
thing
of Us
going.
Is returning, as you said.
The amount of leaks happening is too damn high.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to
Okay.
Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet of Lana. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together.
Oh, we need to
Thanks
figure out how
for
to
being
go
a
to
part of
that.
Summer Game Fest.
That
And remember,
is
there are more
competing
events and
directly with
announcements to
E3
come.
now.
We'll see you soon.
E3 who?
Okay, let's see what this is. What is this?
Happy birthday.
Oh my
to
God.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs
Oh,
is?
this is just going
Day of the
right
Devs.
into that. All right, we're gonna pause that. All right. So that has been the Summer Games Fest 2022 live string, whatever. Okay. What were you guys' take on this? It was a biggie. It was a big one. Sean, what was your feelings on this?
Well, they said there weren't going to be any big reveals, so I guess I gotta wait till Sony does something again. I am not excited for Microsoft per se, but I mean, it was a good showing. It was a good showing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing knocked my socks off, but
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
alright.
Okay. Avery, how was your feelings watching this for a second time?
So yeah, this is the second time I'm watching it, and the first time I came out of it, I'm like, oh man, this is mid. And the second time I came out of it, I'm like, oh yeah, still mid. This was probably the worst press conference Jeff has ever put on. This was, frankly,
That's not up to him, though. I guess.
I mean,
Well, he
this,
can
like,
decide
choose.
what games are shown. Yeah.
Like in terms of like, when I call it the worst thing he's ever done, I'm not even talking about the advertisement and the deals he has to do for like certain games to show up so he can fund it. I'm just talking about the pacing of the show, the fact that it was 2 hours long and
nothing was shown.
Nothing was shown of real substance. And I'm saying that this was mid, even if the Last of Us stuff hadn't leaked like hours beforehand. Like they ended with that Last of Us reveal, I would have still been like, yeah, still mid.
Yeah. If I were to, I'm a little higher than mid, but it's not. This wasn't like super amazing. It didn't, as Sean said, didn't blow my socks off either. Like I was hoping for a Zenless Zone, trailer, and I got that. So like I'm good there. I think, as we say with the Sony State of Play, like this probably had 3 things for everyone because it was so long. It was bound to have something for you, even if it was just a little bit of a taste. But at some point when they were showing The Last of Us, I was like, oh, this is probably the last thing because this would probably be the biggest thing Jeff could get, and it was. And I like Last of Us, but I'm not like a super fan of Last of Us, so like that didn't do anything for me either. There was a lot of games shown, and I don't really know if all of them need to have been shown. There was a lot of fluff that was happening here. Like there was
There's
even
a
an
lot of
ad
baby
break.
boo-boo ass games.
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that even when there were great games here that I was interested, that I would be personally interested in, A, they didn't have a good showing, and B, I probably would have been just fine with a promoted trailer like on like a random day rather than need to be in this. Like, if I'm looking at games that like if I'm honest, they didn't premiere a single game in this press conference. And I'm sitting there going like, man, I'm thinking about this game. This isn't like in comparison, like if we want to compare this to say the State of Play, which had the same sort of breadth of content, except with the same breadth of content. When they showed off Roller Drome and they showed off they showed off when they showed off Roller Drome, they showed off Seasons and Turn Night. Those games were sandwiched in between bigger games, and it was such a smaller show with less fluff that like I still remember and think about these games. I cannot tell you, I've seen this twice, I cannot tell you 75% of the smaller games shown at this press conference.
They should have held Zenless Zone Zero's reveal for this. They could have.
Yeah, the first reveal. Yeah, that is that whole thing is interesting. Like I wanted more from that, but what I got, I'm happy with because I think I know what that gameplay is going to be. So that was my main question going into this because I saw that Hoyoverse was one of the partners for Game Fest, so I figured they're going to be here with something. But it's also cool that they showed Honkai Star Rail, even though I don't play that. But yeah, like I'm racking my brain because there was that super stylish looking game from Atlas that was on the back half of this show that I was like, oh, that looks really cool. But yeah, other than that, like to Avery's point, even to Sean's point, like I'm not really, I don't have a list of games that I'm excited for coming out of this beyond Zenless Zone. Like that's kind of it for me. Like it was cool to show Warframe. It was nice just to see some of these games like, oh, okay, you're doing something. Like, oh, that one game that was like, oh, it's been dead for 30 years and it's coming back. I don't remember the name of it.
But then like
I guess that's also the problem too.
But then to that point, I don't like, okay, it's a 30-year-old game, which means you're more often than not, that means you're selling to an audience over 40 years old.
Yeah.
So
and
like,
they're probably not watching this.
Yeah, so like do a better job
point.
describing and showing off the game instead of a vaguely
mysterious
ethereal cut that makes you wonder what type of game it is, and then be like flashback. And I'm like, nah, man.
Yeah.
Show the game and then put that up on top of that. Because right now,
not Jeff Keighley's problem though.
It's not Jeff. He didn't make that trailer.
Right.
But he did make the deal to get the trailer in the show.
He had to get content, and I guess a lot of companies are being stingy to kind of do their own thing this summer.
Well, the thing is, we don't know if they're doing their own thing. As far as we know for the Summer Games Fest thing, it's like, it's the Xbox show. Capcom is doing something for games that we pretty much know is already out. They're not showing off any new stuff, and like, that's it. So this
might.
So this
or
is like,
there just isn't a lot of fucking game news this year.
That's what I think it is. That's what I think. I think this is a weird point where a lot of studios are kind of getting the ball rolling because we are. It's weird to say, but we're slowly crawling out of the pandemic. So there's most likely
blood out of a rock
hiring and stuff happening. But
I'm just saying, it doesn't need to be 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I don't. Even if that's the case, I think. The amount of games could have been pared down.
Spots.
Say it again?
I said, yeah, it probably didn't need to be 2 hours because we're not constrained by TV game spots. You're doing your own thing.
Right,
streaming.
yeah. And the Rock thing was so weird.
It is the low point of Jeff's like glad handing with corporations and sponsorships. It was the most cringe thing I've ever seen on a video game.
Some people still love The Rock. It may just be a small select group that's just like,
it's great that people love The Rock, but it's a glorified cameo.
Yeah.
Did he pay for that? Or did the studio pay for that though? He probably didn't give a shit. This is probably contractual.
Sean, yeah, I get it. It's contractual, but that doesn't make it good, and it doesn't mean that anyone that Jeff saw that and being like, The Rock was just gonna ramble about all the things people call him and the 5 things he's done in his life. Also, he's gonna rep his new sports drink brand. Oh, also he's in his gym, which he's gonna talk about multiple times. Also,
Black Adam smites you.
Oh, Black Adam can kiss my black ass. Anyway, also he's here to promote Black Adam, and he's also talking about Black Adam like Black Adam's the greatest character in the world. But also he has to explain to people what Black Adam is. So it's like this is like it is. It was.
Nah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
So
as
bad.
a person who loves The Rock and has watched Titan games, I had to do all of my power not to cringe at him
Like
talking about his energy drink. It's like The Rock. Jeff, I appreciate you getting a big name like The Rock onto your show, but like if this is gonna be what this means, then don't do it. Like,
And then
you don't need to.
the thing that makes it the cringiest because like
And it lasted way too long. I'm sorry,
Whoa, yeah. It's like I am immediately not a rock fan. Like I never get excited when I see the Rock's name on a project. It's usually I have to see what the project is and what other people are around it before I be like, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. There is nothing about video games to anything that he said. He mentioned that he was the foundation and be like, shout out to Epic, but he spent more time talking about
he moved on from
Black Adam and his energy drink than he talking about anything video game related. Like if this was I'm partnering with Epic Games, we're gonna give you an animation of like The Rock and the Foundation coming out and doing the entire bit. I think I probably would have been more.
Or there's gonna be a Black Adam skin in Fortnite too.
We'll see that. We'll see that in a couple seasons.
With the Black Adam talk, like I do appreciate that the trailer was shown after it. At least there was some kind of connection. Like, okay, well, they're gonna show the trailer. So
it's not the debut of the trailer.
It's not. It's really not. But it's just like, all right, cool. At least there was a trailer shown, and it wasn't just Rock talking about his role and then like moving on to another game. So, yeah.
Like I said, this is the worst show Jeff has ever done. I am not excited for his next Summer Game Fest, even though I know it's probably going to be better. It's one of those things where like you struck gold with Elden Ring, and then you had an entire year to figure something out, and then you came with crumbs, and you needed Sony to give you blood from a stone at the very end of your press conference to make it worth it. And even Sony was like, all right, man, this is not worth people waiting around. We're just going to spoil it.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think with Sony spoiling the Last of Us thing, that's Sony's bad. Like they shouldn't have done that.
That sucks. I honestly think that sucked.
Yeah, I think in terms of the games, I just did like a quick little Google, and I'm looking at IGN. I'm looking at the stuff. Like, they showed Call of Duty. That was cool. Like, of course, I got Zenless Zone, so I'm good. I even liked Midnight Suns, although I wish there was a gameplay trailer for that instead of just the CG.
Are y'all gonna get Last
I
of Us?
wanted.
Me? Yeah, 100%.
Oh no, I'm not. No.
Me and Marcus have already talked about how we're splitting off and we're starting our own podcast about just The Last of Us, and we're depriving you both an editor and and another person on the chat to just do the podcast we always want to do. But no, in all seriousness,
get it too.
Last of Us is one of my favorite games. Last of Us 2 is probably one of the best games ever made. Taking The Last of Us 2 and bolting that on to The Last of Us 1, I think it's more than worth it as a endeavor. I'm of the mindset that me and DJ talked about this, and Neil came out and said, oh yeah, we got so much bigger as a studio, so we're working on multiple projects at the same time. So this is not diverting them from making anything new, and they're still working on new stuff. I'm of the mindset that while The Last of Us Remastered looks great, there's a stark difference between that game and how The Last of Us 2 looks, and in a world where because they're making this for the HBO show.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're making this to sell for the HBO show. So like there's a pristine looking Last of Us 1 game on shelves when people who watch the HBO show pull a Witcher and say,
oh yeah.
Right, yeah. I will say that like with the Last of Us news, looking at the concept art for their factions game or whatever, I'm optimistically excited for that, if those two words can be paired together in a unholy matrimony. I really hope that there is a co-op thing, because I when what is it called? The day before, the night with the that zombie game with the black person on the cover. Uh whatever. There's a game that's supposed to be coming out, and it's like it looks like Last of Us, but it's like co-op, and there's also zombies in it. And I was like, oh, that looks cool. But I think it's just PC or something like that. But if their factions game can be the co-op zombie game that I've always wanted, then I'm down. I'm down. Like I will.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never touched any of the Naughty Dog multiplayer, not because I didn't
Oh
believe in
yeah,
it,
no.
but just because like I genuinely like I competitive multiplayer games are like especially in that period of my life, it's such a rare breed that like I was not going to waste time playing that when I could play the 15 other games. You can't see it. I'm motioning to my entire backlog, which half of those games are just PS4 games. So that's shit I'm dealing with. Like why would I spend hours playing this game? I could do something fresh and new. That being said, adding a story element to it is what would get me to play it.
Yeah, I'm really,
Yeah.
really curious about that.
The game that I was talking about was the day before. But yeah, like I tried and I played factions and I absolutely hated it. Like it was not the kind of multiplayer experience that I wanted at the time, and I just
It's
didn't.
like the Uncharted multiplayer is all too similar, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I couldn't deal. Well, okay, Uncharted. I always had a problem with the aiming in Uncharted. Like I feel like it was too floaty or whatever. But that's like a common complaint from a lot of people. But like I don't know. I just didn't like the factions. But I do like I almost called it Uncharted 2. The Last of Us 2 gameplay, and I think that with a multiplayer twist could be good. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all got any last words, any final words on this? Before we wrap this?
No.
Well, actually, I got a question. So, Avery, you already answered it, but Sean, are you excited for next year's Summer Game Fest?
Of course.
Okay.
That and Sony State of Plays or showcases, whatever they do. That's all I'm pretty much interested in. And Nintendo, if they got something new to show other than I feel like we need something new from Nintendo. Yeah, we'll always be excited for Zelda and Mario and what have you, but
yeah,
I
like a new
I
property.
never really got into Splatoon because I'd rather just play Call of Duty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand they got a single player now, but I want a new franchise from Nintendo.
Yeah. I think I am optimistic for the next Summer Game Fest. Like the one thing that I really appreciate about Jeff and his constant evolution of these kind of shows is that he's always listening to the feedback and he's always adjusting for that. So I definitely think that I don't think next year's thing.
He's gonna be going through it this time though.
Probably, yeah. But like I definitely don't think that next year's is going to be 2 hours long. I think it's going to be pared down for sure.
You know what? Also super weird. This is something that just occurred to me.
Mm.
Remember Game Awards when Jeff came out to talk about like his like abuse in the industry and like bad practices and things like that. And then, all right, guys, here's 7 minutes of Call of Duty, and I'm not going to mention anything about anything going on with Activision Blizzard.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah, I know. Contracts and like contracts and everything like that.
Not even that, but I mean, you still got people who got to put food on their plate who are working on this thing, and it's
Sean,
a complex issue.
It's always a weird line you have to draw for that.
We talked about this. Did we talk about this off or on? No, we talked about it in between. It's Call of Duty. It didn't need this show to promote itself.
You're right. You're right. But he has to fund it somehow, and contracts, like you said, and this time and place.
Yeah. Like yeah, I'm interested to see. I mean, I'm gonna be watching this stuff because I'm just invested into the whole.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch it next year, but I'm not going to next year being like, oh man, there's gonna be so much hype. Jeff's been cooking in the kitchen. I'm going like this and like, all right,
what do you got?
What you got? It better not be 2 hours of this again. You know what's weird? So what's even weirder is that he's the only game in town.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's supposed to be. This is supposed to be the year where everyone's working with Jeff. And apparently, it was only PlayStation who got the fucking memo, because outside of a Samsung ad for Game Pass, they didn't show anything. Not even oh, here's a reveal, but you can get the better, the actual in-depth and content to tee that up. Nintendo was like, here's an ad, but we're not going to show anything.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think there's also the thing of Jeff starting this 2 years too late, because if he started this before, Nintendo was like, oh, let's do the directs, and before Microsoft and Sony were pulling out, maybe he would be able to get more pull. But because they are doing their own thing and they're confident in doing their own thing, he will never get anything super huge from them. And
well, I mean, you still have your
is what it
third party stuff though, so.
But even with the third party stuff, EA,
Callisto Protocol,
EA is go ahead.
EA and Ubisoft aren't doing anything, and they had no presence here at all as well.
Yeah. I don't. Well, we know Ubisoft don't have anything to show.
They
and
probably don't.
EA
Yeah, they probably
in
don't
the
have
same
any.
boat.
Once again, there's probably nothing significant to show. They don't want to announce anything too early.
Yeah. All right.
It's a good year for games. It's a bad year for game announcements.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. Well, before we end this, let's go ahead and just rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. Avery, you go first.
Oh, if it's 1 to 10, it's a. I don't want to be too negative, because my gut instinct is 3, because I just didn't enjoy this. But I'm gonna be reasonable and say a 5.
Okay. Sean?
Yeah, 5 or 6. It was average.
Okay. I'm at a 7 because it showed Zenless Zone 0.
Average would be 7.
Who, me?
Below average then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm at a 7 because I only wanted to see one thing here and I saw it and I'm happy. So with that being said, this has been a doozy of a reactions to the Summer Games Fest 2022. We hope you enjoyed us talking and watching about this show as much as you enjoyed watching us watch and talk about this show. In case you missed any of these amazing details, you can catch all that and more on our website at pressx2start.com. Until next time, where we'll be watching the Xbox Plus Bethesda showcase and also talking about it. You just have a good day. You take care of yourself and you wash your hands and be safe and play some games. If you slog
through this 2 hours with us, we love you. Thank you.
Absolutely. And also hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You better do it.